Curl my hair with me while I tell you about the time I went out of town to go see my friend, and her friends that she had around her tried to fight me. So this was a while ago. I think I was like 21 years old. Yeah, I was 21. So I had went to Houston to see this girl. We were really good friends at the time. I loved her down. She was like one of my closest friends, which is why this blew me so bad too, because it's like, bitch, what the fuck? So yeah, I had went to go see her, and obviously she's not from my hometown, but she's from somewhere that's not super far from my hometown. So like basically I was staying at her house. I stayed there, I want to say like 2 weeks. She lived in Houston, Texas, and if you guys are new here, I'm a dancer. And back then I was like really dancing. So like I would go places to work, like so I can make my money on, you know? And obviously like I was 21. For Houston, you have to be 21. So I was geeked. Like I went there, stayed there with her, whatever. When I got there, she already had two girls staying with her, and I didn't know these two girls. Like she knew them, you know, but it doesn't matter. Like I'm not a rude bitch. I'm friendly. Like I can get along with people. Like that's fine. It doesn't matter. She was doing me a favor, honestly. So I was like, okay, like, you know, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Like, thank you. Kind of getting to know the girls, but they already have like their own friendship and shit. And like, y'all know how it be when you're just like new and you don't really know them. You don't know the stories they're talking about. Like, it was just kind of one of those vibes, but there wasn't a problem. There was one day we went out. Out this day, it was just me and the girl that I came to see. We'll name her A. So some people from my hometown were in Houston at the moment and they were partying. And so, you know, I got invited obviously because I know all of them. So we went, whatever. She ends up meeting one of the boys that I know from my hometown, and she's like talking to him or whatever. They're getting it on, like he likes her, you know, whatever, cool. She likes him, cool. All was well that first night. There was a second night after that. Like I said, they ended up liking each other, so like we were hanging out with them, but this time it was me, A, and her three other friends, or two other friends, I think. I don't even think the other girl was there. I left this out, but also the two girls that she had with her were best friends. So yeah. So before I even get into the story, I just want to start by saying like the people from my hometown that were in Houston, like these are the people from my hometown that like get money. Like they're not broke, they're not dirty, like they get into a bag, okay? And I just feel like, I don't mean to, oh my god, this is gonna sound so obnoxious, but like the girls that she was with weren't really like, they weren't bag chasers, okay? And they had a different kind of vibe. Like I'm not gonna lie, they were a little more hood like than I feel like the people we were with. And yeah, not to mention we were with men, so like it was just a lot of masculine energy going on. That's what I think, masculine energy. Like it was really giving ghetto, I'm not gonna lie. Like from those two, this is probably why she wanted to whip my ass. I don't care, she was ghetto as fuck, and so was her best friend. But one of the girls that A was cool with ends up getting into it with one of the boys from my hometown. So they're like going back and forth or whatever, and I'm not really paying it no mind. But then things start to escalate, and this girl starts to like kind of make threats, and like she's talking kind of crazy, you know. And I'm already knowing how this boy is. Like he's a certified crash out, and I was a little worried because I'm like, I don't want this to escalate to the point of no return. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just relax, everybody take a deep breath. She keeps calling him a bitch. He does not like this, okay? He gets really upset. So I'm trying to calm everybody down because she's bitch this, bitch that, and I can see him getting like visibly more like aggressive, you know? And at the end of the day, I don't play that. Like, you're a man, you're not ever gonna put your hands on a woman around me, or we're all gonna have a problem, you know? But also, I don't want to fight my friend over two fucking girls I don't know. So you as my friend needs to relax, and she needs to relax. So that's what I'm just telling everybody. Like, everybody just fucking relax, okay? Cool. No one is relaxing, obviously. Eventually we get everybody to just calm down, and we end up going back to another club, right? So we're all in the club, cooling, chilling, vibing, whatever. The same boys, like I said, from my hometown ended up asking us to link again, and we were just gonna like have a little kickback moment in a hotel or something. Not anything crazy, but literally just chilling. We get to this hotel, these people are arguing again, the girl and the guy, right? So they're going at it, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But this time it's worse because everyone's like drunk and intoxicated, and so everyone's getting like really hype, right? It gets so bad, they literally put us out of the hotel. We couldn't even finish kicking it because they would not stop fucking arguing. And the boy is basically like, get this girl out my face before it be that, which is crazy, but also like you don't gotta tell me twice. Like let's just go, because I don't want there to be a confrontation between a literal man and a woman. Like this is crazy. So after we leave the hotel, we're all in the car and everyone's irritated. Oh, I forgot to mention, it was this girl's birthday, by the way. The girl that I went to go see, it was her birthday. So it's just irritated, whatever. We're talking about the situation and I'm telling them like, you guys, I know, I understand, like I'm sorry, I didn't expect that to happen. I'm really surprised that it happened, but everybody, like, let's just chill, because like that's a grown man, you know, like what are we gonna do, fight a grown man? This bitch, actually not, let me not even say this bitch, these bitches start getting mad at me and I'm like, what are y'all mad about? I never said you were wrong. I actually said you were absolutely right. I don't think that you're wrong at all. It's just, what are we gonna do, fight a grown man? Like that's crazy. Like let's just move around, like let's just go somewhere else. It's not like it's a girl, you know, like okay, we could beat her ass. We cannot beat his ass. He's huge, he's literally big, and he's also a hothead with a firearm, so like I don't think that's a good idea. Like I think we should just beat it, you know, like that's just me though. But no, these goddamn tough Tony ass wannabes start trying to go in on me, y'all, in at fucking me, like basically like, oh, you're defending him. Mind y'all, I was not defending this man whatsoever. I'm literally just like, guys, I just don't think we should try to fight a man that's like 6'5", nearly 200 pounds. Like what the fuck are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? One girl in particular took offense to me saying like, let's just de-escalate, and this bitch starts trying to go in on me. She's like, bitch, fuck you, da da da, I'll beat your ass, I'll beat your ass. So me, I am very drunk at this point, y'all. And if y'all don't know me, even sober, who the fuck are you talking to? But now because I'm drunk, I'm literally looking at her, and then I'm looking back at my friend, because I'm like, you're not gonna get your friend? Like she's sitting here talking about she's gonna beat whose ass? Whose ass? You need to get your friend now before it be a brawl in this car. But mind y'all, the girl that's trying to fight me is with her best friend too. And so now I'm just feeling weird. I'm just feeling outnumbered, because I'm like, no ma'am, no ma'am. I instantly felt uncomfortable, and I look up at my friend and she's really not saying shit. She's like looking out the window minding her business. And that's when I realized, oh, this bitch is not my friend for real. Like I have to move the fuck around from her, because there's no way your friends are sitting up here talking about they're gonna beat my ass, they're gonna beat my ass, and then her other friend, not the one that's trying to fight me, but her friend is looking at me like, what you want to do? But I'm like, what do I want to do? Like what the fuck do you bitches want to do? Like I never want to fight to begin with. I don't even really understand the problem, because I think we shouldn't try to fight a fucking 6-foot grown man. Like I don't know. At this point, I'm like, fuck it. Like, if I get jumped, it is what it is. I'm telling my friend, like, you need to get your friends right fucking now. And I'm telling her, I'm like, you're honestly really throwing me out, because you're being really silent right now, and these are your friends. Like, I would never let my friends try to fight my other friends. Like, what? You sound crazy as fuck. Like, no. And that bitch was just sitting there. I should have knew that bitch was not my friend for real. She's... Look. Anyway, me and that girl did not end up fighting, but it was very heated. I basically told everybody in the car, shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, ain't nothing to say to me unless, you know, unless we finna get down, because by that point it's like, bitch, we just gonna have to get down, like, because you're really playing crazy right now. And yeah, that girl did end up apologizing to me the next morning, the one that tried to fight me, but I really didn't give a fuck about that, because in all honesty, like, they had weird energy towards me from the jump, and I didn't know them, so I didn't take it personal. I'm like, damn, maybe that's just who they are, but no, bitch. And it was weird as fuck, and I feel like my friend at the time should have handled it better, but that's what happened.